Sai Ram. So now after I, like spread the vibhuti on his chest and said, अभी लेके जाओ कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला. सर लक्ष्मी रोना मत, मैं हूं ना तुम्हारे साथ. मैंने तुमको वो घर दिलवाया ना, किसकी वजह से? स्वामी. विदाउट परमिशन ऑफ स्वामी आई डोंट डू एनीथिंग. आई डोंट मूव अ पिन, आई डोंट मूव अ ग्रास. People may tease me, but I don't move a pin without. So Swami says stop, I stop. I said, I have told Swami, if you feel you have to, his life has ended, please take my life, I will give my life, because now I have nothing to do, my duty is over, my second daughter has reached your feet, my elder daughter is very well settled, my husband is settled, so I am ready to come to you, Swami, take my life and give him life, because he is the breadwinner of the family, but their work, they're very hard working, very hard working. So I said, Swami, you have to prove that you are with me. I don't know what you're going to do. Please save him. Izzat ka sawal hai, Swami. Like that I told. And then, I was left at home. My husband went and admitted him in the hospital, and the owner who's running this bird breeding business was called. He came immediately, and he was given the best treatment in the hospital, and they started giving him IV fluids plus this what do you call anti-venom. They were giving this thing, and as and then it was around 2 o'clock. So my husband had to come back at 4 o'clock, and I asked him what is he doing. He said he's okay, he's perfectly all right. Nobody, the doctors that doesn't allow him to go inside the ICU, so he's okay. And by the time, how Nepalis are, they crowded the entire place. So I told him don't do this. If you all crowd up and see him like this in the ICU, he will feel that I'm going to die. Even the person who is going to live will feel I'm going to die. Don't do that. But till doctor brings him back to the ward, you can talk to the doctor ना. हिंदी में बात करो डॉक्टर से. बहादुर कैसा है, उसका हालत कैसा है, डॉक्टर से बात करो. क्यों ऐसे ऐसे देख रहे हो? तो उसको he is very much awake, And I also went inside. By the time my doctor look at the good fortunes. I don't know. Suddenly, my daughter came from her touring job, and I said, "This has happened to us." She said, "I'm also coming, Amma. Let us go." So we took the Sunny sir was there, and he said, "I will take you. Come, let us go." So we all went, and as I went, Lakshmi started, like holding my chest. Amma ji, मैं क्या करूँ? ऐसे अरे पागल, कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला अभी. क्या है, स्वामी है ना, स्वामी सब देखभाल करेगा, तू चुप रहो, स्वामी से प्रार्थना करो. स्वामी को मालूम है यार, कुछ मत, डरना मत. Then by the time the doctor has completely asked them what was this boy. After all the treatment, see, they cannot talk. Cobra, they know. The treatment has been started already. But the doctor asked this man, Bahadur's wife, Lakshmi, the whole episode. So she told, I believe there's one auntie who's taking all the stories she's told, what all I told you. And she told, आंटी जी तो स्वामी का भक्तन है. आंटी जी ने क्या किया, वेट, गाड़ी में हमने बैठ गया, फिर भी बोला वेट करके अंदर जाके स्वामी का विभूति लेके इधर ऐसा डाला, जा भी जाओ, like that. That is not me. Honestly speaking, that was not me who splashed the vibhuti there. It was Swami. Because I was telling Swami, take my life and give him life. I don't want to live. Give him life. He's got small children. They have left Nepal and come here to eat, to make some food, and to take some money and go back to Nepal. This is not fair, Swami. I told you I fought with Swami. So they have told the entire story to the doctor. And when I went, the doctor said, when the lady comes, please, I want to see that lady. So she went and told doctor that, oh, auntie ji aa gayi hai. You won't believe, the doctor came and touched my feet. I said, so Sairam, doctor, please don't do this. Don't do this. He said, no, you have. I said, no, I have not saved. He says, normally this is a chest, heart area, right? The venom has to travel. If the venom had traveled inside the heart and the arteries and the veins, I think he would have been closed. He would have been dead. And he said the venom had clotted there, stopped there, which is very, very rare. When a snake is bitten, see, it has taken at least 8 minutes to reach the hospital. 8 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever it is. In that hangama, crying, shouting, running there and here, the whole crowd. So I shouted the whole entire crowd. क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? This is the time you have to be peaceful. तुम लोग सब गांव के रहने वाले हो, ऐसे चिल्लाते हैं क्या? अभी क्या हो गया? जिंदा है ना? क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? अयो मैं मर गया, अयो ऐसा like that. They do it ना. I shouted them. They all kept quiet. Chup, chup. I said. They all stopped. See, they were dead scared of me. At the same time, they loved me so much because they always say, "अम्मा, आपने हमको राह दिखाया, जीने का कला सिखाया." I said, अरे पागल, मैं कुछ नहीं किया. जो कुछ कर रहा है ये नटखट नारायण कर रहा है. I am सिर्फ an instrument. So the doctor touched my feet. I felt very bad. I said, Sairam, doctor, don't do this. He said, no. This is a miracle. I can never ever forget this miracle. Doctor said it's the first time in history that the cobra has not bitten once. It is bitten thrice. And she told me very clearly, since I didn't want to scare her, I told her just keep quiet. Kuch bhi nahi hoga. Here 2 mark, here 2 mark, and here 2 mark. 3 times the cobra has struck him. Because what she told was, when he opened the door and came, he slept on the bed. And, maybe the cobra must have gone in the bed and he must have squeezed the cobra. That's the time the cobra has done this. You understand? Anyways, so then from there onwards, for him, that the bird breeding person took all the expenses, but for his dressing, for every week we take him for dressing. So we told Suresh, that is another person who's he was driving for other people. I told Suresh, hamara gaadi leke jao, auto fare, don't pay for auto, you take this van and go, take him for every time I cannot come, you leke jao. So he's a good driver. So he took the van, took Bahadur and finished all the dressing, and he came. Now they're perfectly all raised. He's living very nicely. They're very healthy. They're very happy. So what I mean to say is, if Swami has told the van is not for sale and for services, there must be some valid reason for it. Several times this van has been used for services like this. Several times. One boy fell down and his elbow cracked, and rushed him. We rushed him to the hospital and he was given bandage and this and that, he was like this for some time. So I didn't want him to feel bad that he's like this. So I used to take him to Srinagarpatnam. I used to take him to shop. Whenever I go, I said, come, Neenu ba, Nanjate Neenu ba. Like that I used to take him, I said, Auntie, no, Auntie, it's paining. I said, no, don't worry, I'll put Vibhuti, Sairam. His name is Daniel, a small laborer boy who came along with his mother for some house construction work. So basically what I mean to say is, there's a lot of difference between a bhakta and a devotee. Again, I'm telling. Swami always says, all cannot become a devotee. Because I remember when I occupied that Haramao place, it was so vacant, nobody there. Whenever people come to leave the dogs, see, they want to leave their dogs, they come. They leave their dogs and go, they ask me, why don't you start breeding some lions? Because the area is so scary. It's a lot of mango groves and eucalyptus groves and nobody there, Even if you shout, nobody can answer to the dacoity. You must have seen the dacoity episode. So I tell them, listen, this is my spiritual guru who's mending me, twisting me, turning me, tightening me, loosening me, hammering me, whipping me. Okay, he's doing it. But there is one Simha Vahini with me, my Lalitambika. My mother was a Lalitambika devotee. I am also a Lalitambika Upasake. So when I have a Simha Vahini at home, why should I breed Simham here? So what I mean to say is, devotion is something and bhakti is different. I tell everybody, devotion is when Swami says, stop, you have to stop. See, when Swami told me that the Haramao property is going to be sold, if somebody else in my place told, no, I am not going to sell. Who is Swami? There are plenty of people who say everybody cannot become a devotee. To become a devotee, you have to show a little bit of devotion. Not only in bhakti, not only to Swami, even for everything you do. Housework too. Everything, time management, everything. Only if you have a devotion to what you're doing, you can become a devotee and devoted to it. Anything for the matter of fact. Need not be only Sai Baba devotion. It can be housework, washing, cleaning, a time factor, a devotion, like that. And some people, their worship time is now they adjust the timings according to their schedule. Or if I do the puja in the morning by this time, I'll be free by this time. So I can allot this time for this time. So you mean you're allotting a time for your God? Huh? If schools, you're scared. Before the school commences, you have to reach the school. Before the train leaves, you have to reach the railway station. Before the flight takes off, you have to reach the you have to reach the airport. Huh? Same way, everything has got its time. But I'm so sad. I'm really sad. I know this Swami also tried level best to do his level best, but very few are there. But they claim they're Swami devotees, but all cannot become devotees. I always tell Swami, Swami, I am your bhakti. Swami said, no, you are not my bhakti. You are my devotee. You go buy Swami. Who will go and buy a Rayakote land without a drop of water? Tell me. Anybody can comment, please comment. I'm ready to answer. Who will go? Will anybody go? Even my husband said, you're crack, you're mad to buy this land without water. And what happened? Did Swami not give me water till I sold the property? Did Swami not save me from the dacoits? The dacoits, 15 armed men could have done dirty thing to me and killed me. How many cobras came into the house? They could have striked on me, na? And how many snakes came in Rayakote? Now, I'll talk about that. What happened in Rayakote. How Swami saved Rani's life, by warning me. Sai Ram.